Hi guys, welcome to today's tutorial. This is the look it's going to be on. It's just a sort of soft, romantic, smoky, little bit smoky look with some purplies and pinks. I used a couple of MAC shadows from my MAC palette. This is sort of my go-to purpley type eye. I used to wear it a load, like just a few months ago. This used to be sort of my go-to look, so I really love it. So yeah, if you want to see how to get this look, then just keep watching. First I'm going to prime my face. I've already moisturised, so I'm going to put on some of this Dr. Brandt Pores No More Pore Refiner. I don't need too much for this. For my base, I'm going to take Rimmel's Matte Perfection foundation. I used this in my last tutorial, and since then I've just been really enjoying using it again. So I'm mixing two colours, soft beige and ivory. Taking more of ivory, but it's a little bit too light. Just mixing in a touch of soft beige. I found the best way to apply this is with my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. I wasn't really using this brush very much. I used to use it all the time, and then I kind of went away from it because I was into my sponge, but for this foundation this works really well because it's a very liquidy foundation, so it just works. I found with my Revlon Colour Stay this is just streaky and doesn't really work, but yeah, for this foundation it's really good. I have a couple of blemishes that I want to cover up, so I'm going to take this high coverage concealer from Complexion. This is the Lasting Perfection concealer. The writing's just all completely come off, but this is in the shade number 2 Light. And then I'm going to buff that in with this Real Techniques Deluxe Crease brush. For under the eyes, I'm using my Rimmel Wake Me Up concealer in Ivory. This is all I've been using recently. And then I blend that in with my Complexion sponge from Real Techniques. This does give a slight highlighting effect because it's quite a light concealer. And then I'm setting that with my Soap & Glory concealer, just the powder, and my setting brush from Real Techniques. Same as usual. And then I'm just going to take that same powder with this powder brush all over the face. Just set everything else. If I'm feeling lazy, I'd just use this powder because it does a good job, but I think this will mean that I will run out of it quicker, but it's a good powder. I'm just going to do a touch of bronzer. Just taking my Body Shop Honey Bronzer in the shade Medium. So just this on my large angled contour brush and just popping it under the cheekbones and blending upwards. For blush, I'm going with this Natural Collection blush in Peach Melba. So it's quite a natural peachy pink blush. And my blush brush from Real Techniques. I love these blushes because they're so long lasting and pigmented and so cheap. They are £1.99, which is really the cheapest of the cheap, but you get quality as well with these, I find. So then just do a little bit of blending over the top with a duo fibre brush. So that is the face makeup all done. Pretty simple, just going for something simple today. I'm just going to prime my eyelids with my Nars Smudgeproof primer. For my brows, I'm just going to put a little bit of powder through them, so I'm going to take this MAC shadow in Espresso and an angled brush, and not really taking too much product, just pop that through my brows. For my shadow today, I'm going to do something that I used to do all the time. It's really simple, but it's just like a pop of purple. And I'm going to do this using my MAC shadows. So first, just to go all over the lid, I'm going to take this colour here, which is Naked Lunch, and just take that on a fluffy brush. This is the Zoeva 227 Soft Definer. And this is sort of a pinky champagne colour. And I'm just going to put this all over the lid. Very pigmented, you don't need to build it up too much. You can just use this brush as well to kind of blend it out so it's not got any harsh lines. I haven't done this look for a while, but I did used to do it all the time. So I'm just going to keep this really simple and take the same brush and this matte purple shade here. This is called Fig 1, and I'm just going to blend that a little through the crease. Not too much, just a pop of colour. This is a pretty pigmented shade, so you don't want to pick too much. You can always build it up. So just sort of blending in the outer corner first, just build up the colour there and then bring it a little bit in as well. This looks really great with brown eyes, the purple. You can kind of push it into the outer V as well, just building up the little colour and definition. And once you've done that, you can just take another clean blending brush and just sort of buff out the edges. Just to clean it up really. And make it look all seamless. Instead of taking a line, I'm just going to use a shadow to line my upper waterline, and I'm going to take this Sleek Storm palette which I have here, and I'm just going to mix a matte brown and black. So I've got these two shades here, but you can really just take any, you can just use brown or just black, but I felt like mixing them, so I'm taking this on a small angle E65 brush from Sigma, and I'm just basically lining my lash line pretty close with a slight wing. Just bring it out a little and then just lining it really close to the lash line. I like this because it's just a bit softer than gel or liquid, and it's really easy to do. You don't even have to bring it all the way in, I usually take it in about halfway. This is the perfect brush to do with it as well. It's just smaller than a normal angled brush and it really packs on colour. Now I'm just going to go in and curl my lashes. And then I'm going to tightline my upper waterline with my Rimmel Scandaleyes liner in black. And this just adds even more definition to that kind of thin line you've already added. For mascara, I'm going to take my YSL Babydoll. For the lower waterline, I'm going to take another Rimmel Scandaleyes liner. This one is in purple, number 13. So just add a touch more purple, put that into the waterline. And it's actually quite subtle, like it's not really noticeable, like you can see it, but if you don't look that closely you wouldn't be able to tell. And I'm going to go back to that black and brown shadow in the Sleek palette and my angled brush and just take a touch of that under that purple liner. And that just sort of smokes it out a tiny bit. Just kind of on the outer half. And then you can just take a pencil brush and sort of smudge that out a little bit. And then mascara on the bottom lashes. the lips I'm keeping it quite sweet and girly, so I'm just going to take my MAC Creme Cup lipstick, this sort of pale pink, and it's just the perfect complement, I think. And then on top of that I'm going to take this Tanya Burr lip gloss in Afternoon Tea, which is sort of a pinky peachy shade, just over the top. So this is the final look. It's just sort of a soft, romantic, pinky, purpley eye, which is perfect for like a date night, first date, that kind of thing. It's just quite sweet and girly. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did then please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos like this 3 times a week, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!